Have you ever met someone and felt an instant, dizzying recognition? A love or a conflict that felt written in the stars, faded deeper than this lifetime? Or my favorite, have you found yourself trapped in a cycle? For example, mine was nearly 2 decades of addiction and incarceration. Another might be a painful relationship dynamic, or the same financial block, maybe the same health issue, playing on repeat no matter how hard you work to break free. I broke my near lifelong cycle, and I am going to share with you how to dissolve your soul contract just like I did. We tend to call these nightmare cycles karma, or trauma, or lessons. But what if it's something more specific? Something you, at a soul level, consciously agreed to? What if, like me, your cycle is a part of your soul contract? Most spiritual teachings frame these contracts as permanent, sacred bonds, cosmic law you must endure. But, as usual, I'm here to offer a radical, empowering reframe. The most advanced souls aren't those who blindly follow their contracts. They are the ones who learn to consciously, respectfully, and completely dissolve the contracts that have finished teaching them what they came to learn. This is not spiritual rebellion. This is spiritual sovereignty. It's the difference between being an actor rigidly reading an old script and becoming the playwright of your own existence. Today, we are going deep. This is not a quick meditation. This is a quick masterclass in spiritual diplomacy, a step-by-step protocol for identifying, understanding, and gracefully exiting an agreement your soul has outgrown, just as I did around 7 years ago. This is how you reclaim your energy and write your own terms. Part 1 is what we'll call the anatomy of a soul contract, which is what you're actually dissolving. Before we can dissolve anything, we must understand what it is. A soul contract is not a punishment. It is not a cosmic chain. Think of it as a sacred syllabus agreed upon before you were born. You and other souls sat down, in a sense, and said, "For the purpose of mutual evolution, we will play these roles for each other. You will teach me about abandonment so I can learn resilience. I will teach you about worthiness through my criticism. We will trigger each other's core wounds until we learn to heal them." The problem arises when you, the human incarnation, complete the lesson, but the contractual energy continues to run in the background, like a dormant computer program. You keep attracting the same dynamic, feeling the same pull, because the agreement hasn't been formally concluded. You're trying to live a new life with an old operating system. And trust me, I am fully aware of how torturous this can be. The key insight? You are not dissolving the relationship or the love. You are dissolving the agreed upon framework of suffering around it. You are graduating. Part 2 is the 5-step protocol for conscious dissolution. This process requires honesty, courage, and a willingness to sit in sacred silence. Do not rush it. Here it is. Step 1, the profound identification, locating the core lesson clause. This is where almost everyone fails. They try to break the contract with the person. That's like trying to fix a leak by angrily staring at the water. You must go deeper, to the core clause of the contract. This is always a fundamental soul lesson. Meditation is essential here. Ask, what is the central theme of this repeating pain? What did my soul come here to learn through this dynamic? Is it unconditional love versus conditional attachment? Is it sovereignty versus enmeshment? Is it worthiness versus proving? The contract exists to force you to confront and master that theme. Your frustration is a sign that you are ready to graduate from that particular classroom. Name the core lesson. Write it down. This is the subject of the contract you will be dissolving. Step 2, the somatic and timeline audit, finding the signatures. A contract has signatures. In the spiritual realm, these are energetic imprints placed in your energy field and often anchored in your physical body at a moment of trauma or powerful decision. The body scan. Close your eyes, bring the pattern to mind. Where do you feel it? A knot in the stomach, a pressure on the heart, a thickness in the throat. That is a physical anchor of the contract. The timeline trace. In a meditative state, ask your higher self, show me the origin point. When and where did I first agree to this? Don't force a past life narrative. You may see a scene, feel an emotion, or simply know. It could be from childhood, a past life, or even the pre-birth planning space. The goal is to connect with the moment the deal was made, to feel the intention behind it. This isn't about blame, it's about understanding the original, often loving or desperate context. Step 3. The completion ceremony, honoring the fulfilled terms. This is the most crucial misstep. You cannot angrily tear up a contract. You must honor its completion. The energy of resentment reaffirms the bond. The energy of gratitude releases it. This is a private internal ceremony. Address the other souls involved. You can do this without their physical presence and your own spirit guides. Speak from your heart, aloud or within. I, in my full and present awareness, acknowledge our sacred contract. I see the role you played for me. I honor the profound lessons of. I declare that this curriculum is now complete. The terms have been fulfilled. The debt, if any, is settled. I hold no energetic charges of resentment or blame. I release you with gratitude for your service to my soul's evolution. You must now release me. Feel the truth of this. The contract was a success. You learned. Now it's time for the final exam to be graded and filed away. Step 4. The energetic surgery, cord retrieval, and vow revocation. Contracts create energetic architecture, cords, hooks, vows, and promises that live in your aura. Now we perform the conscious dismantling. Cord retrieval. Visualize the energetic cords connecting you to the other party, often at those somatic anchor points. See them not as ugly, but as now useless cables. With deep, loving intention, visualize your energy, your life force, your peace, your power, flowing back down those cords into your body. Reclaim every fragment. Then see their energy, their pain, their expectations, their story, flowing back to them. Use your breath, a powerful inhale to pull your essence home, a long, slow exhale to send theirs back. Take your time, and if you suffer with aphantasia, as I do, just create the word narrative and feel the release, hear the release, taste the freedom of the release, and you get the idea. Just do your best. Now we do a vow revocation. We often make unconscious vows within contracts. I'll never trust again. I must sacrifice to be loved. I am responsible for their happiness. In your ceremony, state clearly, any and all vows, promises, or limitations I agreed to within this contract, known or unknown, are now revoked and nullified by my sovereign authority. Step 5 is the sovereign reclamation and consists of writing your new terms of being. You have created a vacuum of old binding energy. You must fill it with a new self-authored frequency. This is you claiming your spiritual authority. Place your hand over your heart. Feel the new, clear space within you. Now, declare your new terms to the universe. This is your sovereign declaration. I now exist under a new and soul agreement, my covenant with my own soul. I am bound only to my authenticity, my joy, my evolution, and the highest good of all. I am free to connect from a place of absolute choice, not old obligation. My energy field is closed to all contracts that do not honor my sovereignty. This is my new law, and so it is. Feel this declaration vibrate through every cell. It seals the space with your own authority. Dissolution is not a one-time event. It's a process. In the days that follow, you may feel moments of old pull, old guilt, old sadness. This is not failure. This is the residual energy of a long-standing pattern dissolving, like the rings that remain in water after the stone has sunk. When this happens, return to your sovereign declaration. Place your hand on your heart and repeat it. You are retraining your entire being to recognize your new contract-free state. The results are not always dramatic in the 3D world. The person may still be in your life, but the charge will be gone. The pattern will simply stop repeating. You will feel a profound, quiet freedom, a space inside you that was once cramped with karmic drama, now opening up to creativity, peace, and new kinds of connections based on choice, not contract. You are not a prisoner of your soul's past agreements. You are the living, breathing, empowered negotiator of your present and future. Your awakening is your right to renegotiate, to complete, to graduate. Take this protocol, work with it deeply, and step into the breathtaking freedom of being the sole author of your soul's journey from this moment forward. I wanted to do something extra for you. I know this kind of work can feel deep, emotional, and sometimes a little overwhelming. So I created a free step-by-step infographic you can keep, revisit, and actually use when you're ready. It includes the process, the phrases, and everything we talked about today, all in one place. You can grab it completely free on my freebie page on my website, or just hit the link in my bio and it'll take you right there. I made it because I genuinely want you supported on this journey. My name is Sam, and I believe support should be given freely to those who need it, not sold only to those who can afford it. That's why I've packed my website with free tools and a growing supportive community at www.samanthabushica.com. It comes from knowing what it's like to have no one care. I care. Please take what you need and feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe to support my mission, and follow me on all social at ProNotPer. You know it truly makes a difference. Until next time, keep breathing, keep believing, and keep becoming.